What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Avionics video. I'm your host, Avionics, and in this video, this is more or less a tutorial or basically how to open up your retro carded back Ninja Turtles reissue action figures without damaging the card back. This is for people who love the artwork of the card of these retro style figures. So you want to keep these around, like these Sewer Sports All-Stars Ninja Turtles with Dunkin Donnie. So we're going to use him in this demonstration. So basically we're going to remove this bubble, this plastic clear bubble, away from the retro card back without damaging or just trying to minimize damage. That way we can keep the artwork intact. We are going to need some tools. So the first thing you're going to need is like an X-Acto knife like so. You can use the standard pointy blade, or I have this curved blade, which I find helps a lot. You are going to need some needle nose pliers. You are going to need some kind of diagonal cutters or flush cutters or some scissors to cut away some plastic as we kind of chip away at it. And then most importantly, we are going to need a heat gun or a blow dryer. A hair blow dryer will work, but heat gun to me works better. You have two settings on this, a low and a high. We're going to be using it on low. So the first thing we're going to want to do is take our X-Acto knife, and we're basically going to start like somewhere around here where there is an opening, and where the plastic meets the card back is where we're going to run our blade all the way across, as flush as possible to the card without ruining the card, all the way around. All the way around, all the way around. So let me go ahead and start doing that. And make sure it's a fresh blade. That way it'll cut like butter, gently gliding across the plastic. And it doesn't have to be really flush, because we are going to use the heat gun to get rid of whatever is left intact, and just be careful, your blade is gonna get loose trying to drag it across, and just maneuver handling the X-Acto knife by the grip. Nice and smooth all the way around. Alright, so we got that out, and now we can just go ahead and get the rest of the bubble away. Sorry for the shakiness. Alright, so we've removed this. We removed our Dunkin Donnie. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our end result. Some people like to just go ahead and leave it like so, where all that's remaining is the ring, the plastic ring. But we're going to take it a step further, and we're going to heat that ring away, basically heating up the adhesive and pulling it away with the needle nose pliers. And if we have to, cut some of those hang-in plastic so that way it's not in our way of trying to remove this. So yeah, so this is a here's a close-up of what we have so far. Alright, so let's go ahead and start up the heat gun. Alright, so I now have my heat gun sitting on the table, standing up, because what we're going to do, we're going to leave it on in the lowest setting. We don't want to burn anything. But now that we have the action figure away, we don't want to melt any of that plastic, so we're going to start heating up the ring and then pulling away at it very slowly with the needle nose pliers as the adhesive heats up. Alright, so watch carefully. Just going to start there at the edge, at the bottom where it's already loose. See how it's already kind of loosening up? Uh-oh, it's taking some of that cardboard with it, so you got to be careful. You don't want it too close, just a few inches above the card, or below the card. Hold the card just a few inches away from above the heat gun. This is going to take some time, but in the end you're going to have a nice card back without any plastic on it. So just take your time pulling it away slowly, not too close to the heat gun. So as you can see here, that I did get some of the paper off the card back. And then what the snips are for is to cut away, or if you can manage to pull some away without ruining. So I'll take my cutters and just cut away like this, basically. Okay. We're gonna keep going here. Sorry, the heat gun started moving away. There you go. The heat gun's moving. That's because it's plugged into my wall and it's only like a 3-foot cord. So yeah, make sure you have an extension, that way your heat gun isn't moving across your table like mine. But as you can see, it's coming off pretty good, huh? So let me go ahead and cut away and finish this as best as possible, and then I'll show you the end result. Alright, so we're pretty much almost done and complete. Removing off the remaining plastic ring. Alright, so here is the final result. What do you guys think of how that looks? I think it looks really clean. I just had here at the very bottom some of the paper ripping off the initial, basically where the ends of the plastic, because there is a little bit of an opening here at the bottom. But yeah, I think it looks really good. So it is a little bit warped from the heat. All you have to do is take so I ended up grabbing a heavy book. I've got my IDW collection #1, volume #1 comic. It's pretty heavy. So take a couple of heavy books and basically just overnight or whatever, just lay some heavy books on top of it to straighten it out, and it should be all good to go by morning. But make sure put a couple books. And that, my friends, is how you open up your retro cardback Ninja Turtles action figure reissues without damaging the artwork on the card. And now you can go ahead and have your collection of all your cards put away in like a folder, or if you want to make a wallpaper on your wall, a literal wallpaper, and thumbtack them all in without damaging the card. Now you can do that. If you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, I'd appreciate it. Hit that like button, leave all your comments and thoughts down below, and once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.